Hello everyone, welcome to the Bonsai Life. It's a beautiful sunny day in Czech Republic, so I want to use that opportunity and to work on this juniper. It's Skyrocket Juniper that I'm developing for last, let's say, 5 years or 4, I don't remember anymore. I letting these lower branches to grow, but I'm like trying to manage the top, and I just let it to grow whole year around. And now I want to do something with these upper branches because now they're too long, and I would like to make out of this branch here, I would like to make a top. So I want to move this branch up, and I want to shorten these branches here and wire these back side branches wire back on the place. And usually in the nature these branches are like lower, but if I wire these lower branches now, I will slow the growth. So I don't want to wire these branches, I just want to let them grow. Maybe just prune some of the small growth that is like on the bad places, and check the branches that I need or the branches I don't need, and just let that lower part to grow and wire the top. So let's do that. The tree was growing really good this year. I have some extended growth on it, so it looks good, but I don't want this top to grow even more than it is now. I think this branch here will be my top. I can also use this branch here as my top. This branch here. If I use this back branch, then the gin will be more visible. If I use this front branch, the gin will be less visible. First of all, I will prune some of the top growth, and I will try my best to prune between the small branches, between the nodes. And I'm pruning for a directional prune, so I'm trying to prune where I have my branches that grows the way I would like to grow. So I want some side branches to fill up the pad, and everything that is on the back side I will leave, like back branches here, I will leave them a bit longer, and I will take everything that is growing from the bottom. I would like bottom branches to pop out and start growing like vigorously, like the branches on the top that I have here. I will try to shorten as much as I can. So I have aluminium wire gauge 2, and I will start wiring, and I will give my best to don't squeeze any branches So this is my front. If I move these two branches to create the top out of these two, this one I can move a bit on the side. Doesn't look bad at all. So now I open this part a bit, and now if I go down, I have here, this is my quite newer branch, this one. It's growing out of this branch, or like very close. So I don't think I need both of these branches. I just need one. So this newer branch that is thinner is on the actually better place than this one, but this one is filling the back side very nicely. So I think I will have to actually reduce a bit these upper branches, because I think they're quite long, and because I want like small delicate top part, I find this like too big, and I have to find the time and select these side branches, because now I have like a ton of them and I don't need so many of them, and I just need to select some of them and wire them and let them to grow. So I don't need so many branches. People are not the fans of this juniper because it grows like straight. You don't see much people using this kind of juniper. I need something over here to fill my pads, so I have like a fluffy pads. So I'm not pruning everything, and some of these branches I can like wire and place it. So I'm thinking to put just tiny piece of wire to straighten up these two branches and bring them down. But I'm also thinking about taking this branch off and this one putting slightly lower, so I can lower these two branches, make some space between them. So if I take this branch off, I can put this one on her place and this one on the place of this one. So I think it's too crowded right now, and I'm thinking about that for last 3 years, to take some of the branches off, because like when you look now, this is my first branch, then this should be the second branch here going through the gin, and this gin will be smaller too. I will take this gin up to here somewhere. So first branch, second branch, third branch, and this is my two back branches, three back branches. This one, and these branches here. So I'm just thinking this is too crowded. If I lower, what do you think, guys? Should I like cut some of these branches, like this one, this one? So now you can see I wired up to here everything, like these side branches. I have to shorten this branch here. So I will shorten the tips of the branches. So I had some cones on it growing this year. These junipers grow much slower than Shimpaku, let's say. So you definitely have to think about that when developing something like this. So back branch I'm leaving to grow. I will just shorten the tip of this. And have one branch going upwards I don't need. And I will leave these side branches so I can wire them later. This is kind of too strong. And I'm starting to freeze. So I did shorten a bit this branch here. I will just leave this to grow because I need these bottom branches much stronger than they are now. And maybe next year I will have thickness that I want so I can wire them. Because if I wire them now, I'm not getting anything out of that. So I have even some small branches here. I don't know, can you see it? Like here. And I don't need that too, so but I will leave that for now, just to grow, and we can wrap up with this tree. So this is front, at least for now, and then when these branches thicken up a bit, I can do a shari here, let's say from the sides, and take it up to the jin, just on the side, or maybe not, or maybe I do just a small shari up to this jin, just from the below and up to this jin, and that's it. So hello everyone again. I was looking at the tree and then I actually changed my mind and started working again on the tree. So in the first part I did the wire few of the branches on the upper part of the tree like this, and I left everything down lower untouched actually. And then I was like looking into the tree, studying, and I was like, okay, I have too many branches, I have to wire something, I want to see how it's look like, and I want to improve the tree, and I cannot improve the tree if I don't know where to start. So I did actually on the end wire the lower branches. I was saying in the first part that I don't want to wire the branches, I want to wait till the end of the next year, but on the end I did wire the branches, and I will take off some parts that I actually don't need. So because when I wire the branches now the tree looks much better, but I have many parts that I actually don't need, and I have some branches that I don't need, because now I have, like, in even this gin I would like to make it much smaller. I would like to make the gin, let's say, up to here, so much smaller gin. And then I have some unwanted branches. I have some barred branches, but I'm thinking maybe I will leave those branches and make a gin out of them. But now what I will do, I will just cut some of the unnecessary branches, and the parts that I don't need I will cut off and wire where I would like to have the branches or to sort the branches, and that's it. And I would like to maybe change the kind of bit the top of the tree. I think I have too much going on the top of the tree. What I'm gonna do now, I did wire some of the branches. I dropped them down a bit. On some places I will actually just move the branches and fill the space. So I will move the branches down so I can push these down lower too. And I want to clean these small branches that they grow in some funny places. I don't need them. They're just like making wiring harder. So all the small branches I will take off. I will leave the alternating branches, so I'm not gonna leave all of them, so I will leave just some. And the branches that are growing upwards, I will leave just small branches to fill up my pad. So I will shorten them if I can. So as you see, I have many branches that are growing like this upwards, and I will shorten these as much as I can, because that's gonna be just my branches that will fill the pads. So as I go to the front of the branch, it will be shorter and shorter, so I want my pads nice and alternating. So I have a strong branch going downwards, and then I have a strong branch going upwards. So can I twist that somehow? So I will shorten these front branches. This is like way too long. So let me check where this branch is now. This one, I can fill this space here a bit, or I have to wire this branch, but first I have really long secondary branches and I don't need them that long, so I will definitely shorten this one. Two branches here. The top of the branches are too strong. This is way too long. So I'm trying to shorten everything that is growing upwards, and so I can develop just my side branches, and then I can wire them. So this is the back of the tree, and I think I don't need this branch here, because this one will go down, this one will go down. So I will wire this one and I think this branch here. These upper branches I did shorten them like many times, so they look much better than those lower branches, and because they get much more energy, so they grow just better. And now again, branches that grows on the back of the tree, I will shorten them, so my side branches are the important ones that will make secondary branches. So I did a lot of pinching, and I wired some of the branches, small and big ones, and I'm like dropping them down. So I try to put these upper ones here, like, because I had like these small pads here, and so I drop them down as well, and I'm making my top out of this last one that is here. So this last one will be like, I will wire the branches a bit down, so that will fill the space here, and that's gonna be my top of the tree. And now when I drop all the branches down lower, now this gin is a lot in my way of this branch, so I need to shorten it at least up to here, so it's not in the way of this branch. And that's what I'm gonna do. I will shorten it for now up to here. So here we go. Cut down, and because I want at least a little bit natural to look like wind, or it was struck by the lightning. Really tough wood. Later on I can play with the gin and make it better. But now the main thing is like to position the branches, and now that's the main goal. And I'm thinking about going down and then to lift the bottom part of the. So what do you think, guys? Now it was better like how it was before, or now it's better? Should I lift this up, or should I leave it like this? But try to imagine this this top part bit fuller and like a small triangle, so it will fill up the tree. And I think definitely now I have some branches that I don't need, like this one can definitely go here and down, so I don't need this branch because this one is filling the space of this branch, so this branch is now filling the space of this one, and so on. So now I have this branch I don't need, so I didn't wire it at all, because this one will definitely go down, because this one will go on her place, and I think these two are not needed. I think I can live without this branch. I can leave just this back branch. So this one will go down, so it will be first kind of branch, and then this one like this. But before I cut anything I have to really think about it, so like you only can cut once, so now for real I'm done. So I hope you like the tree. Please, I welcome all the suggestions, because like I don't know, like maybe you look this tree with the different eyes, so I would like to know what do you think about these pads. And I will do the spin. On the end I pinched quite a lot from the tree, more than I expected, and it took quite a while. So this is the front of the tree, and yes, and I would like to have the branches on more like on bigger angle, so like the beginning of the branch I would like to have on bigger angle, so I have to put a bit thicker wire so I can have a better angle of the branch, just to it will look better. So if you like the video, please guys, thumbs up, share, like, subscribe. It just gives some validation that I did something good. So thanks a lot in advance, and I will do a spin. This is it. See you next time, and bye bye. Have a nice day.